Oh, hello there. My name is Wesley Clyngraw. But today we're going to be looking at some elven cuisine that I've picked up in my travels. The elves, wonderful people, very polite, and one of the fascinating things about the way that they prepare their cuisine is that they treat vegetables almost like we humans treat our meat, making sure to slow roast, very seasoned. It's delicious. And today we're going to look at a recipe where they take asparagus and wrap it in wild hog belly that's been cured, otherwise known as bacon. So let's take a look.
Alright, the ingredients for this one are pretty simple. You're going to need 5 to 8 asparagus spears, depending on their diameter, 1 slice of bacon per bundle, and then salt and pepper to taste.
Alright, so to start off we need to prepare our asparagus. So usually you can get these pretty fresh in the market, and you want to use these fairly quickly after you get them because if you don't, sometimes the ends, the tops can get a little mushy, and then the ends on the bottoms can dry out and start to crack. Very temperamental, but delicious if used quickly. So, as you prepare them, you want to take them and get the bottoms as even as possible. You want to try and keep them in a nice little bundle just to make it quicker. Take your knife. And some people dispute on how far you should go. I say usually about 2-3 inches off the bottom is usually a good start. And you can keep these if you want, throw them in a pot, make some vegetable stock, delicious. Me personally, out in the woods, I just toss it. And now, we've got some nice asparagus spears, so let's move on to the bacon. And now we move on to the bacon, or also it's wild hog belly that's been cured. And see here, we've got lots of nice fat that's going to render out as we cook it, and that's what's going to really flavor the asparagus. So we just take from our original bundle, just a small little smidgen, about that size. We take our bacon and you just simply wrap it. And as we cook it, we want to try and cook it on the side first that has the end, so that way it'll stay put. If you feel uncomfortable with that, you can also find some small sticks, stick it through just to keep it still as it cooks. And now I'm going to do the rest of these, and then we'll move on to cooking. Alright, so one important thing that you really need to make sure of is that your pan is screaming hot for this, because we really want to get a nice sear, and we want to make sure that we render out the fat on this bacon. So we just place it in. There we go. Love that sizzle. Now, if you want to, you can put some sort of oil in the bottom of this just to help with the sticking and all that kind of stuff. But like I said, if you do it quick and fast enough, you won't have any issues. Get that in there. And after you do that, you take crushed red pepper, a nice healthy dose of that, and some of our salt. And that's really all you need for this. And as you kind of hear it start to sizzle and cook, flip, and you just continue that process until you have a little bit of give on the asparagus, and we're good. Now that these have had a moment to cool down, let's give them a try. Make sure you have a rag of some sort to protect your hand, because these pans can get very warm. All right, let's dig in. Oh. So good. The unctuousness from the bacon really just helps give it a meatier taste. Salt, pepper, very simple, but so good, especially as an appetizer at your next dinner party. Give it a try. Another way you could do it is you could dice the bacon and saute it if you don't want to wrap it. But anyway, this is a very, very good dish, and I am going to be making it a lot. So we hope to see you next time.